is because we're building up towards revision. And Neville, when he was talking about Feynman's discovery there, and he was talking about how you tie a manifestation to time, like bringing up that feeling of Christmas, that is one such way that you can tie a future manifestation to time, but also tie a past manifestation to time. So the concept that creation is finished, which I'm sure we've addressed before on the stream, but although we haven't done the chapter in one of the books that talks about it super directly and really defines it well. But the central concept is that all of creation is already done. You're here remixing what's already been done. You're here selecting from infinity what you would like to experience next. However, don't think the past, what you think of and conceive of as your past, is also set. That too is just as flexible, just as moldable and unfixed, changeable serpentine as your future. So you can pick a moment in time from your personal past or even from the broader past and change it, alter it in whatever way that you choose to employ imagination towards the so-called future or so-called present. You can bring up a memory, however it exists in your mind now, and alter it as much or as little as you would like. To the extent that if you have a very vivid memory and you can remember specific lines, you might change just one line. Now, if you have a sort of a general idea about something that happened to you, but you no longer have visual or emotional memories attached to it, you can just change that general idea. So if your general idea is, I was broke for 8 years and I couldn't get anywhere in my life, you could shift that to, I've always had extra money. I've been able to, always been able to do well and save, and see how that affects your exterior world. Because Neville's profession about what he professes about revision is that it does influence your present and your future. That because the past is just another aspect of what you choose to animate, that by altering it, you alter what you experience now and what you will experience in the so-called future. So that's me trying to give you a basic, let's get ready for revision. Because if not next stream, the stream after that, we will do the main revision lecture, the pruning shears of revision. Neville was very aware of what his purpose was, to the extent that he even titled a lecture, Neville's Purpose Revealed. And one of the things that he knew is that he would be remembered, and that he would be remembered for a specific concept, and that concept is revision. It was his belief while he was alive that he would be remembered for revision. So that's why I wanted to, instead of just doing it without explanation, really build up to it. But primarily because if you just do it and you don't understand Neville's definition of sin, forgiveness, states, you don't understand any of those things, revision is just going to seem like, well, what the hell is going on here? You're not going to have any intellectual basis for it. It's just going to seem crazy. It's not going to. You don't have adequate context to properly understand what you're being told. Now, sometimes that's good, because that puts people in a position where they're more willing to try it, because they'll just do it. They haven't over-intellectualized the concepts yet, so they'll just try it and see what happens. But for me personally, I found that I needed to know more of what the hell he was talking about in order to really appreciate it and be willing to apply it. So today we're going to scoot over into the reading, into where the lecture is. True Forgiveness from 1969.